Hello and welcome to a stamping presentation by CJ Card Creations. My name is Christy Hillock and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Salt Lake City, Utah. Thank you so much for joining me for this. I hope that you enjoy the project that I have for you, and I'd really appreciate it if you would give me a like and a share and follow my Facebook page and my YouTube page. So we will go ahead and get started. This is really a quick and simple project. It can be mass produced really easily. And so I am just going to show you how it's done. So the first thing that I'll do is bring in my Stampin' Trimmer and extend this arm here. And I have a piece of Heartwarming Hugs Designer Series paper from the Holiday Mini Catalog. And as you can see, it's the same piece, but I'm going to focus on this side for this project. So the first thing that I want to do, it's 4 by 8.5 inches. I am going to score the short side at 1/2. Get this lined up here. Okay, anytime that you are scoring Designer Series paper, you want to use a light touch because it is very easy to poke through just because the paper is so much thinner than our regular cardstock. So that was the 1/2 inch mark. Now I'm going to come to the 1 3/4 and 2 1/4 and finally 3 1/2. Okay, and now we will turn it to the long side and score at 8. And then I'm just going to rotate it 180 degrees and score it at 8 again. Okay, so that is it for scoring. Now you need to bring in your bone folder and we will just burnish all these lines. Burnishing lines on 3D projects just helps the box have more exact structure and shape. So finding score line here and the last one going this direction. All right, and then we just had 2 on the other side. So we'll get that. And there we go. Now we are going to bring in our paper snips, and from one side, we are going to get rid of these little corners. So I'm just going to miter my corners because that makes the box come together just a little bit better. And then once that's done, we are just going to snip up to the score line for each of these vertical score lines, and we will miter the edges for the square tabs here. All right, and now we'll come to the other end and do the same thing. So again, just snipping up to that score line and mitering the square tabs. Okay, now get rid of all these little scraps. What I'm going to do is bring in my tear and tape. This is a quick and easy way to hold together your 3D projects without having liquid glue on the loose squishing out. So we'll get that piece. And then for the bottom of the box, I am going to do the inside of one tab. So we'll just put this right here. And you always want to sort of rub over it to get that adhesive to really stick to the paper before you peel off the coating. There we go. That was just a little long, so I'm going to fold it over. And now I'll go ahead and remove this strip as well. When you fold it flat like that, let's see, I don't want to mess up my box, but you can fold it flat like this and have the edges meet nicely. Okay, and now we will just fold in these side tabs and the back tab, and now the front tab is going to come to the back of the box, and that way all of the seams are on the back. So we are not going to glue the top because we will just use the ribbon. So this is a Lindor chocolate truffle from the dollar store, and it fits just perfectly down in this box. Now this box was designed by Erica Serwin, and I am just taking her measurements and making it my own. Okay, so now we have that closed up, and I am going to bring in my Real Red Sheer 3/8 inch ribbon. I think that's all the details. But I love this ribbon. I've used it a ton this season, and I just am always happy with how it ties and how it looks. So we will get this knotted up top and then make our little bow here. Now, if you wanted to start off with significantly longer loops and then just snip them off, you certainly could do that, and that would make your bow tying a little bit easier than I'm making this look here. All right, so just kind of fiddle with it until you get the loops and the tails even, and then you'll snip it off of the bolt, and that is that. Now for the tag that we're going to put on here, I brought in my Tidings and Trimmings bundle, and also so it's the Tidings and Trimmings stamp set, and we are going to use this Sentiment Cheers from Our Home to Yours. And then I brought in the Christmas Trimmings dies and used the smaller of the star outline, as well as the holly leaves and berries. So get my stamp here, and my star I die cut in basic white, and I'll bring in my Mossy Meadow ink pad and just give that a good inking here, and then we'll stamp it just right in that star. There we go. And now I will do just a little bit of glue to get the holly leaves to hold on here to the bottom corner. And can you believe, just like that, we are almost done. So I am going to flip this over now and lay my berries die cut just right there, and I will secure that with my Stampin' Dimensional here, and we'll go just right there and peel those backings off. And there you have your quick and simple chocolate to give to just anyone that you know who needs a little treat, a little pick-me-up over the holidays. Thank you so much for joining me. If I can help you with getting any of these products, I would be delighted to have your business. And if you have any questions, please reach out. If you make this project, I would love it if you share it on my Facebook page or even in the comments to this video. Thanks so much. Bye.